A beloved big brother and son.
He loves to animate people and make people dance or make people sing.
A Navy veteran.
He felt like what he was doing was really important.
An artist.
You know, just some of the stuff that he made.
30-year-old Angelo Quinto had many titles, but one his family never thought he'd have is victim.
Yeah, we gotta go back that way. We gotta go pee first.
A 911 call for help led to this.
I was in the room. I was watching.
Angelo's mother, the woman who brought him into the world,
does he have a pulse?
watched as he was taken out of it.
Oh my God, seriously?
To explain how we got here, let's go back.
So, hey.
Through Angelo's own words.
I left the Bay Area because I was dealing with a lot of my own stuff.
He was assaulted on the Berkeley-Oakland border. He woke up in the hospital. He had no memory of that day. After that, he had some instances of being really paranoid.
He moved home to Antioch, in with his mother and sister.
And now I feel like I'm coming back to my own, I guess, in a way.
But he continued to struggle infrequently with intense bouts of paranoia.
No.
There was only my mom and I.
Guys, my brother's being aggressive. We just need him. Your brother what? Being aggressive.
He does not know what's going on. But what if, he accidentally hurts us and then he's so afraid that he doesn't call anybody for help?
Okay, the police are coming. They're coming. Can you open the door and go wait outside to show the officers where he's at?
His head was on my shoulder and I was a bear hug.
Thank you. Sorry. You're welcome. It's okay.
But by the time Antioch police officers got there, Cassandra said she'd been able to both comfort and control Angelo.
When the officers came in, they asked who was the call even for. Was it for your mom or your brother?
Yet Antioch police officers took Angelo from his mother and held him down in a prone position.
He had said, please don't kill me, please don't kill me.
What happened?
Cassandra started recording towards the end of the incident, leaving her phone on the bed. And we were showing portions of the incident because the family hopes it will bring justice, as well as awareness to how Angelo died.
Well, that recording only caught at least the last 4.5 minutes of the restraint after he was already unresponsive.
One officer was kneeling on the back of his neck, got tired, and was replaced the same position even after I asked them if he was asleep.
Angelo, you see any medication?
Not that I know of. Come on, can you take him, please? Please.
I knew when I saw him when they flipped him over, I knew he was dead.
A day after that, we heard for the first time the term excited delirium.
Excited delirium. That was the cause of Angelo's death, Contra Costa County's coroner determined.
What is that?
To believers, excited delirium can be marked by agitation, aggression, high body temperature, and, on occasion, sudden death. In short, the body can get so worked up and so excited, the heart stops and the person dies. Now, our investigation found that excited delirium has been named as the cause of death for a number of cases just like Angelo's. The problem is that a number of experts say excited delirium is not a real condition.
Why is it that excited delirium is coming up almost exclusively in the context of restraint deaths? It's got to be more than a coincidence.
After studying excited delirium, the Nobel Peace Prize-winning organization Physicians for Human Rights called it scientifically meaningless and a way to justify aggressive police tactics.
Excited delirium is not a valid medical or psychiatric diagnosis and should not be used as a cause of death.
They're not alone in this opinion. In fact, leading medical organizations like the American Psychiatric Association, World Health Organization, and American Medical Association do not even recognize excited delirium as a condition. California Assembly member and former law enforcement officer Mike Gibson agrees.
and I would conclude that it's made up to cover up.
While death by excited delirium is not all that common, it is happening across the nation.
There's some research done about 166 people who have been characterized as dying from excited delirium.
One of them being Angelo. Now in Contra Costa County, the sheriff also acts as the coroner. His office determined that Angelo died from excited delirium, but when the family commissioned a separate autopsy from a private forensic pathologist, he determined Angelo died from positional asphyxia.
Please, I can't breathe.
Positional asphyxia became widely known after the murder of George Floyd in 2020, when a police officer in Minnesota kept his weight on Floyd for over 9 minutes. But this restraint has also killed others. Here in Northern California,
He's turning blue, dude. Hey. Roll over.
as well as across the nation.
Can you breathe?
People dying when they shouldn't be. That's because nearly 2 decades ago, the U.S. Department of Justice issued a warning that officers should get suspects off their stomachs after handcuffing them because of the risk of positional asphyxia. It's an alarming practice that has led to many deaths nationwide, a finding from our investigation led by our sister station, KUSA in Denver.
We now know of at least 107 deaths that followed prone restraint since 2010. There are likely many more.
One of these cases, his family says, is Angelo's.
It seemed to us clear there was an asphyxiation death even then.
When they have nothing else, they say excited delirium.
Because of Angelo, Bella and her parents have set their minds to ending excited delirium as an accepted cause of death.
I want Angela's case to be the last excited delirium case.
Gibson and Angelo's family partnered to create the bill AB 360.
Let the chips fall where they may. If the police is at fault, let's call for it.
It's a first. No city or state has outlawed excited delirium.
California leads the way.
And while the bill has a long journey to become law, it's received bipartisan support. He hopes Governor Newsom signs it later this year.
You still live in the same house where it occurred, you know? What's that like for you?
This is also a place where he had a new beginning. That comforting place where he was alive. That's the energy that we feel here, not from his death.
Progress every day is the main goal.
Angela's not here to tell his story, so we're here to tell his story. We are his voice.